ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। वर्ष नंबर 16। चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम जनः सुकृतिनो अर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासु अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ। I repeat again. चतुर्विधा भजन्ते माम जनः सुकृतिनो अर्जुन आर्तो जिज्ञासु अर्थार्थी ज्ञानी च भरतर्षभ. First, see the word meaning. Chaturvidha, 4 types of. Bhajante, worship. Mam, me. Janaha, devotees. Sukritina, of noble deeds. Arjuna, O Arjun. Arth, the afflicted. Jigyasu, the seeker of knowledge. Artharthi, the seeker of the worldly possessions. Jnani, the man of wisdom. Cha, and Bhartarshabha, the best among the Bhartas. Now see the meaning. Sri Krishna says, O Arjun, 4 types of devotee of noble deeds worship me. Arjuna, the seeker after the worldly possessions, the afflicted, the seeker of knowledge, and man of the wisdom. See the translation one more time. Sri Krishna says, O Arjun, 4 types of devotee of noble deeds worship me. The seeker after worldly possessions, the afflicted, the seeker of knowledge, and the man of wisdom. Here, we are studying chapter 6. In last verse, Sri Krishna gave a term, and that was Duskritina. Duskritina means the wrongdoer, the doer of evil deeds. And because of that wrongdoing, they becomes demoniac by nature. In this verse, Sri Krishna using Sukritina. Sukritina. Sukritina means the person who does right activity. This action makes so much difference in our life. In previous births, if someone does so many good deeds, Sri Krishna says, that person is Sukritina. In our life, things will come according to our destiny. Sometimes there would be happiness. Sometimes there would be miserable conditions. But sometimes these conditions would be very, very extremely. And they would be the cause for take a path. It could be the cause for to be religious, to take path of the spirituality, or it may lead us in deep to the world. Sri Krishna says, O Arjun, 5 types devotee worship me. Here he is giving the definition of the devotee and category of the devotees. See, in the evildoer, there is no any category. So according to Sri Krishna, every sinner, every wrongdoer person is in the same category. But if someone is good doer, the person does according to scripture, the person does his duties, and these persons can be divided in 4 categories. But wrongdoers, they have only one category, and that is they are demon. No any other category. So here, the Sri Krishna is giving a division. He says, Arjun, sometime in our life, extremely misery can come. Sometime extremely happiness can come. This would be junction point. You may take right path, you may take wrong path. If someone has been doing the good activity, the good deeds, and that time these good deeds can make right path. And these good doers can be divided in 4 types. So one is Arth, another is Jigyasu, third one is Artharthi, and the 4th one is the man of wisdom. So let's see who is the Arth. First one, Arth. Arth means when we are in miserable condition. If someone is being operated in operation theater, the person has very dangerous disease like cancer, and doctor had done everything, whatever he can. And finally, he comes out from the operation theater and he says, whatever I have done, whatever I can. But still condition is critical. So now you pray. You pray. Everything is God's hand. So God can do something. So God can do something more than the doctor. God can do something more than the medicine. God can do anything. So you pray, and that time everyone starts praying. So earth, the condition of miserable. Another one is jigyasu. Jigyasu means the person who wants to knowledge because of curiosity. In world, we are trying to always to know what is this, what is this, what is this. We are trying to know objects, but because of the sukrit, because of the punya karma because of previous births, now we can start thinking about what is beyond the world, what is behind the objects, what the apart from the universe, and what the consciousness. So there are so many questions. This is the point from philosophy starts. Science discover about the object, and philosophy trying to know what is subject. So what is this, what is that, which is invisible, but exists. So I want to know what is this, what is this. So this is the second category, jigyasu. Third one is artharthi, the person who wants worldly possessions from the God. Worldly possessions. I want wealth, I want property, I want gold, I want diamond. Simultaneously, I am doing my business also. I am doing my job. But I pray to the God. Oh God, give me this property, give me this wealth, give me this, give me that. So always that person is trying to get something from the God. This is the artharthi. These are three. Then Sri Krishna takes a pause and he says, Jnani cha bhartar sava. Arjun, now I am going to tell you very special category. He says, Arth, Jigyasu, Artharthi, in one phrase. And then he takes up a pause and he says, Jnani cha bhartar sava. Arjun, now I am talking about the Jnani. Very important devotee. Jnani means the person of knowledge. He does not want anything from the God. That person does not want to go beyond the misery, and he is not interested in knowledge. He just experiencing the God. He is experiencing the God directly. That person is Jnani. So there are 4 devotees, Lord Sri Krishna says, and these all devotees have done good deeds in previous births. Now, next one. Tesham jnani nityukta ek bhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jnaninotyartham aham sacha mama priya. I repeat. Tesham jnani nityukta ek bhaktir vishishyate priyo hi jnaninotyartham aham sacha mama priya. See the word meaning. Tesham of these, Jnani, the man of wisdom, Nityukta, ever established in me, Ek Bhakti, possessed of exclusive devotion, Vishishyate excels, Priya, dear, he, for, Jnanina, to the enlightened devotee, Atyartham, extremely, Aham, I, Sa, he, Cha, and, Mam, to me, Priyaha, dear. Now see the translation. Of these, the best of the man of wisdom, ever established in me and possessed of exclusive devotion, for I am extremely dear to the wise man who knows me in reality, and he is extremely dear to me. See, one more time translation. Sri Krishna says, Arjun, for these, the man of knowledge, being ever with me in yoga and devoted to the one only me, is the foremost, for I am very dear to the man of the knowledge, and he too is dear to me. So in previous verse, Sri Krishna gave 4 categories of the devotee. Now, he is saying here, the last one he called Jnani. Jnani is the best. And Jnani, I love the Jnanis. Now see, one. If there are 4 categories devotee, but Sri Krishna says they all are devotee. But I love the Jnani. This is my opinion. Why? Question is, why are you loving only Jnani? Sri Krishna says, yes, I love every devotee, but Jnani is Nityukta with me. Nityukta means always connected with the God. Jnani means what? You cannot achieve the God from the distance. God can be achieved only be with the God. You can achieve the object from the distance. You are separate, objects are separate. But if you want to achieve the God, you would be not separate. God would be not separate. What happens? Let's take an example. There was a Sugriv. Sugriv was in a very miserable condition. And he was waiting for the God. And somehow God met him. And he told his all miseries. And God, Sri Krishna, Ram said, okay, don't worry. I will destroy your all miseries. And he killed the Bali. The Bali was the cause of his miseries. So Bali was killed. Before killing the Bali, Sugriv was very, very good devotee. He was totally surrendered to the Lord Ram. Totally surrendered. Completely. He got everything. He achieved kingdom. family, the prestige, the post. He did not have anything. He was just in miserable condition. Now, because of the God, he achieved everything. Now see what happens then. He forget God. And God was waiting for Sugriv, not very far away, very close. But Sugriv totally forget about the gods. Sugriv was devotee, no doubt. But it happens. It happens because of the mind, because of the Maya. It can happen with anybody. Sugriv is just an example. There are so many examples. Before to get something, he was very bad condition, and having achieved something, God can be forgotten. And Sugriv did so. Sugriv did so. And God managed again, and he became devotee again. So, with the Artharthi, who wants to earth the worldly objects, or the person who is miserable when he gets health, he can forget. Jigyasu also same. So these three bhaktas, three devotees, they all are devotee of the God. But they cannot be connected always with the God. But Jnani, Nitya Yukta. Nitya Yukta means always connected with the God. Jnani means the person who is always connected with the God, no matter in his life there is misery or not. No matter in his life there is property or not. Any condition, any situation cannot distract his mind. Any condition. He may be king. He may be beggar. He may be die. He may be healthy. So any condition cannot make him separate from the God. Nitya. Because his love is for God unconditional. No any condition. I love God because I love myself. So I love God. So his love is unconditional. That is why Sri Krishna says, Nitya Yuktaha is always connected with the God. Any condition, any situation, any object, any person cannot make separate that person from the God. So one thing is special with the Jnani. With other devotee, the devotee for earth, devotee because of the wealth, devotee because of the misery, they may connect with the God, they may be disconnected with the God. Nitya Yukta. Another one, Eka Bhakti. Second. Ek Bhakti means the Jnani is devoted. Jnani is dedicated to only the God. Jnani does not work God for wealth. Jnani does not worship God for the go to misery or beyond the misery. There is no any condition. Ek Bhakti. Ek Bhakti means the only support is God. I am worshipping the God, not for the wealth, not for the happiness. Like you are versing, you love yourself. You love yourself. Why? You love yourself because it's your nature. You love any object, there is a condition. You love someone, there may be condition. Without condition, unconditional love in this world is not available. There is some condition. If I love my body, there is also condition. If I love my hand, there is also condition. So without unconditional love in this world is not available. So every love in this world is conditional, but if you love yourself, no doubt you love yourself, and there is no any condition. I love myself. Why? No condition. Same Jnani loves the God, because the God and Jnani is not different. Nitya Eka Bhaktir Vishishyata. He loves the God. He loves the God. He worships the God, not for anything. That is why Priyo hi Jnanino Vatyartham. Sri Krishna says to Arjun, that is why I love the Jnani. I love the realized person who knows me, who knows my all secrets. Priyo Jnanino Vatyartham. According to Sri Krishna, he says, I am attached with such person. I want such person. I am waiting for such person. I am searching for such person. I am looking at that person. Priyo hi jnanino vatyartham. For God, there is no anything which can be loved by the God. The earth, the water, the nature, entire creation. God does not have any love. Only He loves. Priyo hi jnanino vatyartham. Because that Jnani loves God. His love is not divided. The love of the realized persons is not divided anywhere. His love is single pointed. His love is one pointed. And that point is only God. So he loves totally, completely to God's consciousness. Priyo hi jnanino tyartha. And that is why he loves me, and I love the Jnani, the realized person. Now, next one. Number 18. Udara sarva evaite jnani tvatma iva me matam asthita sahi yuktatma mameva anuttamam gatim. I repeat one more time. Udara sarva evaite jnani tvatma iva me matam asthita sahi yuktatma mameva anuttamam gatim. First, see the meaning of the words. Udaraha, noble, sarve, all, eva, merely, ete, these, jnani, the man of wisdom, to whoever, atma, self, eva, indeed, may, my, matam, is my belief, asthita is firmly established, sa, he for, yuktatma, having this mind and intellect merged in me, mam in me, ev alone, anuttamam, highest, gatim, goal. Now see the meaning. Indeed, all these are noble, but the man of wisdom is my very self. Such is my view. For such a devotee who has his mind and intellect merged in me is firmly established in me alone in the highest goal. See again its meaning. All these are indeed generous, but I deem the man of knowledge to be my very self, for he integrated is devoted to me alone as highest goal end. The question was there. Sri Krishna is saying again and again about the Jnani. So what about the all other three? The devotee of the because of the earth, devotee because of the misery or knowledge. What about these three? In this verse, Sri Krishna is saying, Arjun, Udara Sarva Evete. These three also are Udara. Udara means the noble. Now see, I'm giving an example. Then you can understand what Krishna is saying here. The very famous story about Dhruv. He was very small, 5-year-old kid. And he wanted to sit in the lap of his father. And he tried. His stepmother was there. And he took Dhruv away and he says, you are not able to sit here because this the king in previous births you have not done so good deeds. If you would have done good deeds, you can sit here. But in previous births, you have not done. That is why your mother is another woman, Suniti. And she is also not good doer. So you are not able to sit here. If you want to sit here, go to the forest and do some tapasya, austerity. And Dhruv hurts. He started crying. He went to his mother. His mother was very, very intelligent. Dhruv's mother is absolutely right. In previous births, we have not done good deeds. But still you have chance. You can go to forest and do some special, some austerity, and take kingdom not from your father. You can take kingdom from direct for the God. You take kingdom direct from the God. Forget about your father. And Dhruv was very small kid and started his journey towards the forest. And he met Narad. Narad said, why are you going to forest? In the forest, there are very, very wild animals. They can kill you. If there's any problem, I can come with you. I will make your father to understand. You can get easily kingdom here. Why are you going to forest? And Dhruv Dhruv thinks, if I started my journey towards the God and I am able to get kingdom, so I must go in the forest. I must do something special. I'm not ready to take only kingdom. I will get something special. So he said to Nard, no, I will go. I must go in the forest. And Nard gave some discipline. After 6 months, when God appeared in front of the Dhruv did the prarthana, the stutra, the stuti. And that time God said, oh Dhruv, now you can take any boon from me. I can grant you. And that time, see, when journey started by the Dhruv, he wanted become a king. Now he's thinking, what mistake I am going to make? He is not ready to take kingdom. He says to God, to Lord, no, yes, I was thinking about the kingdom when I started my journey, but now I do not want kingdom. I want to be your devotee. I do not want any kingdom, not only my father's or any kingdom. I want to be your devotee. So see, when he started his journey, he was artharthi. But he was in right path. And he did so many austerity, penance. And because of that penance, that austerity, his mind became pure, more purer. And he started thinking, no, this kingdom is not enough for me. I should be the devotee of the God. So once you start your journey through the artharthi or through the miserable condition, but your path is right, then everyone will go to the state of jnana. So Sri Krishna says, Udara sarvevate, these all are the devotee. I accept. I admit that the Artharthi is my devotee, like Dhruv. The Arth is my devotee, like Draupadi, Gajaraj. There are so many examples. They became devotee of the God because of the misery. There are so many seekers who wanted to know the God, like Dhruv, Uddhav. These all are the Udaraha, the great, great personality. I accept them as my devotee. But again, I would say, Jnani Tvatmaiva Me Matam, Jnani is not my devotee. Jnani is myself. See the difference. Other three are devotee. They worship me for work, for health, for wealth, for knowledge. But this Jnani is not worshipping me for something. Jnani is my very, very self. Jnani Tvatmaiva Me Matam. Jnani is not apart from the me. Jnani is the myself. See, someone may have everything. Someone may have a kingdom. His soul if his soul leaves a body, everything is useless. Jnani tvatmaiva me matam. Sri Krishna says, Jnani is not my devotee. Jnani is the myself. Astita sayyuktatma mameva anuttamam gatim. And he always established in his self, and that is why he gets the ultimate goal. Now, next one. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabha. I repeat the mantra again. Bahunam janmanamante jnanavan mam prapadyate vasudeva sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabha. See the meaning. Bahunam janmanam, of series of words. Ante, in the very last, Jnanvan, the enlightened person, Mam, me, Prapadyate, worships. Vasudeva is God, Sarvam, all this. Iti, thus, sa, that, Mahatma, exalted, soul, Durlava is very rare. See the meaning. In the very last of all births, the enlightened person worships me, realizing that all this is God. Such a great soul is very rare indeed. See the translation again. In this very last of all births, the enlightened person worships me, realizing that all this is God. Such a great soul is very rare indeed. Sri Krishna is emphasizing again and again same thing. Version. This Jnanavan, this Jnani, it is not process of overnight. It takes millions years. Births. Bahunam janmanam mante. Everyone has taken unlimited, unaccountable births. Insects, animals, every soul, every individual soul has taken innumerable births. But there are some great souls. There are some great souls. They use their birth for a right purpose. Bhavunam janmanam mante jnanaman mam prapadyate. If I'm right way, every birth will become a step for me. Every birth is a step towards the God. So Bahunam Janmanam Mante, having achieved many and many births and having done good activities, then as a result, Jnanavan, that person becomes a man of understanding. Mam prapadyate, and he becomes surrendered to the God. Vasudeva sarvamiti. The most important thing is the man of knowledge. What knowledge? Again and again, Sri Krishna praises Jnani, Jnani. What kind Jnani? What kind knowledge? What knowledge? And Sri Krishna says himself, Vasudeva sarvam iti. The knowledge, all this is God. Vasudeva sarvam iti. God is limitless. Everything, everywhere, God is. 2 points. We have to understand 2 points. One is God, Vasudeva, the God is everywhere. And the Jnani is the rare. We know God is everywhere, omnipresent. God is always everywhere for everyone. And that is the problem with the God. That is why we think, let's do this work before. Let me earn money. I do not want to miss this chance. What about the God? God can be achieved anytime. After retirement, I will have lots of time. Then I can worship the God because God is available for always. God is everywhere for everyone. That is why God is ignored. We ignore God because God is everywhere. God is not limited in time, in the space. If God would have been limited, then there would be hurry. But God is unlimited. So if I miss this time, this birth, in next birth, I can achieve the God. In next birth, because God is everywhere. So God is not rare. Vasudeva Sarvam Iti. The Vasudev, the Lord, the God is everywhere. This is the realization. Realization means realize of the God. Everything, everywhere, only God is present. This concept, this understanding, this knowledge is knowledge of realized person. The devotee of the first Artharthi who wants wealth from the God, that devotee does not have such kind understanding. That devotee thinks, if I want money from the God, I have to go to the temple, and particular temple. That God will give me money, particular deity. If I am miserable, I want to come out from my misery, then I would decide that God can take me away from my misery. That temple, so I would select. But for realized person, Vasudeva Sarvam Iti. Everything is God, everywhere is God. This understanding is the understanding of the realized person. Upanishad would say, Sarvam Khal Idam Brahma. Neha Nanasti Kinchana. So this knowledge is knowledge of the realized person. Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Such realized person is very rarest person. Sudurlabha means the rarest. Durlabha means the rare. Such person is not just a rarest. Very rare. Even God also is waiting. Even God also is searching such person. Mahatma Sudurlava. So, see, God is not Durlava. God is not rare. Such Jnani. Jnani is Durlava. Jnani is rare. Rarest. Now, last one. Kamai stair hritagana prapadyante anya devata tam tam niyamamastaya prakritya niyatasya. I chant one more time. Kamai stair hirtagyana prapadyante anya devataha tam tam niyamam asthaya prakritya niyatasya. See the meaning. Those whose wisdom has been carried away by various desires, being prompted by their own nature, worship other deities, adopting rules, rites relating to each. See one more time, translation very carefully. Those whose wisdom has been carried away by various desires, being prompted by their own nature, worship other deities, adopting rules, rites relating to each. Sri Krishna says, Arjun, the other devotee, Jnani is the special. But other three, they are also have knowledge of the God. They are also have understanding about the God. That is why they go in temple. They have idea about the God. God is everywhere. God can fulfill everything. God can do anything. So they also have idea about the God, about concept of the God. But what problem is with them? Kamai stair jnana. Their knowledge is not so bright. Their knowledge is not so powerful, so strong. And their desires are more powerful than their knowledge. They have knowledge about the consciousness. They have knowledge of the God. Simultaneously, they have desires. And their desires for the world, for the wealth, for the good health is more strong than knowledge. Kamai stai jnana. So their desires can take away their knowledge. They know about the God. But say, I have knowledge about the God. But I have desire for the kid, suppose. I have desire for the money. So in scriptures, there are written, if you want heaven, you should worship the Indra. If you want the wealth, you worship the Kuber. If you want knowledge, worship the Lord Shiva. And there are so many gods for special region. If I have interest to achieve the wealth or achieve the knowledge, intellect, health, then I would be given a particular devata. If you want to be healthy, worship this God. If you want to money, worship this God. If you want this God is available for this purpose. Anya devata. Then I start worshipping that particular devata. Sometimes it may be Surya, Varuna, Indra, Hanuman, Ganpati, Durga, Shiva, Vishnu, any devata, any deity which is fit for my purpose. Tam tam niyamam asthaya. And then I started worshipping that particular God for my particular purpose. Prakritya niyatasya. So they are devotee of the God. No doubt. But they have desire, strong desire, and because of that desire, their knowledge becomes so slow. Their knowledge about the God cannot work. The power of the desires becomes more strong. Prapadyanti anni devata. So sometimes they are worshipping the amuk deity, das deity, and another devata because of the desire. Tam tam niyam asthaya. And as you know, there are so many rituals, rites for every devata. If you worship the Lord Shiva, these are the method. If you worship the Ganpati, this method is different. If you worship the Durga, her method is different. So we take every deity for different ritualistic. So Sri Krishna says, same way, because of the desire, the devotee takes so many paths, so many gods for worshiping. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashikritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Isharo Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayeta. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.